Can you just explain it like I'm 5?
What's the difference between a clip and a magazine?
All right. I've distilled this answer down over many years of explaining this. And now, if you jump on Google, you're going to find an exception because, like biology, there's always an exception. Okay. But in a nutshell, almost always true. A magazine has a spring, a clip does not.
Okay.
Okay. Almost always. So a magazine, this is a Glock magazine. It has a spring in there. So I shove a bunch of bullets in there, and as they're stripped off the top and fired, the spring pushes them up, okay, all the way up. Now, there is no clip for a Glock, okay? Let's look at the AR-15 now. We don't have an AR-15 magazine here, but
I'll give you an AK.
okay, here's an AK magazine. Will not fit, but it's got a spring. It's a magazine, okay? I can individually load them in there, okay? Where a clip comes in this case, comes into play, is I can have if this was an AR-15 mag, I can have what's called a stripper clip. It's got 10 rounds in a little brass bracket, or steel and brass bracket, okay? And I can just set it on top and just shove them all in there. So the clip has now allowed me to easily load the magazine with 10 rounds, okay? If it's a 30-round magazine, I take 3 clips, okay? Now, the other example is a gun that has an internal magazine, which
Nothing.
we have the shotgun here, but that's different. If you think of the M1 Garand from World War II, the bang, 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 bing gun, and it shoots out that. You have a clip of 8 rounds, or what's the actual?
N block.
Yeah. Nobody calls it that except I guess real, whatever. But the M1 Garand has an internal magazine, so the spring is in the gun. You take the clip, shove it in the gun, and the clip has then loaded the magazine in the gun.
It sounds like 99% of the time, if I'm at a range or I'm with a friend and I'm taking something that has ammunition in it and I'm loading it into this firearm, that is a magazine.
Because it has a spring.
Can you just explain it like I'm 5?